can you truly promise someone results using social media? The way that this industry works is that it's a lot of it, put pretty things out and hope something works out. And for a lot of times people don't understand that social media managers, their whole job is to put stuff information out there in places that you've told them would be necessary. They're not necessarily business strategists. Yet you in your head are wondering where the sales are coming from. And the reality is, if you're not making your social media freelancer put content in front of the right people, you're not going to get what you need. So how do you make sure the efforts that you're putting in on social media are actually going to bring you an ROI and get you another client? Let me tell you about a client I have who is a performer in his late 60s who is doing amazing things on the internet. I thought he had a social media manager when I met him, and he's like, nope, I've been doing all of this on Canva. And I was like, wow. So in his world, his clients hire him once a year to do a performance for them at a trade show. And for them, they hire him once a year, and chances are they don't see him or talk to him till the next show comes up and they call him back because they want him to be at their show again. And he also knows that the clients that see him perform are the ones that are most ready to hire him because he's doing something really unique and different. So how does he make sure that, someone who bumped into him at a trade show a year ago or 2 years ago who might need him now sees him as the amazing entertainer, performer, attention getter that he is? Well, he feeds them with content. Now, where's the guarantee here? The guarantee comes from the fact that his list on LinkedIn is filled with his ideal prospects and people that are in a prime position to hire him, right? So regardless of when their show is or when they could hire him, every time he posts, they cannot forget him. He is now unforgettable to his network because he is showing up with education, resources, answers that they didn't know they needed about why he can make their trade show experiences so much better. So by doing this, by showing up and doing all this stuff and educating them, it lets them remember him for themselves and their industry, for their peers when they need help that he's uniquely suitable for. It lets his leads get to know him and build trust with him beyond that one moment they had at a networking event. It makes him unforgettable. He's a resource and gem and teaches them what they did not know they needed to know about trade show entertainment. So how do you want to be like this client of mine? Here's what I'm going to have you do. Ask yourself these questions, okay? How are you currently staying in touch with your clients, and why are you neglecting it? And why is it so little, right? I always ask this on sales calls. How are you staying in touch with the top, 10 people or 20 people that send you clients? And a lot of times they don't. And I'm like, huh, that's your bucket. The second thing is, what is the connection point you have with them? So for this client, right, he has a lot of them already on LinkedIn. For the client in the last video, she had a lot on LinkedIn and she has some on Instagram too. For you, it might be a text message, or like my dad, who's a social media influencer in his own right, he does it all on WhatsApp. So not platform dependent. I had another client that was on a platform called Mastodon, which I never heard of before. So wherever your people are, that's going to be key. And sometimes you have to bring them places. Email isn't a bad option. And lastly, where are you getting your customers from? This will help in the next video because that knowledge, you want to double down on it. You want to put money into what works, right? This is what business and referral networks are all about. So with that, the more you know about how you stay in touch with your people, the easier it will be to speak to them in a way that makes you unforgettable. We'll see you in the next video.